Guys, what is good and what is going on, Sixer Nation? Your boy BLSG back in the building once again for another Philadelphia 76ers live play-by-play and reaction as you see on the bottom banner on your screen. That's right, ladies and gents, we are back for another one here this evening. As tonight we have an all-out classic Eastern Conference battle with the struggling without Joel Embiid, the minus Joel Embiid struggling Philadelphia 76ers coming to this game with a record of 33-24 with a 15-11 record on the road, taking on the red hot, and I'll repeat again, red hot Boston Celtics coming into this one with a 45-12 record with a record of 26-3 at home. That's right, guys. You are not mistaken when I say that. The Boston Celtics, 45-12 overall, 26-3 at home. You are not mistaken when I am saying that. They have just been that great all year and shown why basically and arguably they've been the best team in the NBA overall as a team. So it's going to be very hard for the 76ers to grab a win here in this game. But I'm not expecting too much out of this game. I really don't think the 76ers are going to be able to pull this one out. But you know what? We're here for the live play-by-play. We're here for the reactions. So you know what? Let's get down to it in this classic Eastern Conference battle. Shout out to everyone that's already coming through already in the chat, ladies and gents. We got 6 people up in here. Appreciate all you guys for coming through and tuning in already. If you guys are not done so, ladies and gents, be sure to go ahead and hit the like button on the stream. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And everybody, be sure to go ahead and share out this stream so we can bring more viewers up into the chat. You guys know how we rock and roll as always, so let's get down to business here before the game starts. Back it up here. Go to the top of the chat. Got to back it up here real quick for 1 second. My guy, SG Sports Talk, starting things off. What's going on, SG Sports Talk? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done this show, SG Sports Talk. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And I see you're going on the Celtics side tonight. Hey, the Celtics, you might as well be gifted a free win since y'all are so unstoppable right now. Since they're so unstoppable, we might as well gift them the win. We might as well wrap them an early Christmas present to start off 2024. We might as well wrap it up and give it to them right in their lap with a free W inside the package. We might as well. But at SC Sports Talk, appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. Says KJ Martin will be out due to an ankle injury. Yeah, we will get into the injury news a little bit, SC Sports Talk. But again, appreciate you for putting the injury news up in the chat. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights, what's going on, Daniel? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Daniel. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. And SG Sports Talk, I'm going to skip over the injury news because we are going to get to them in just a little bit. But, guys, if you want to view the injury news in the meantime, check out SG Sports Talk as he is putting them in the chat right now. I'm just going to say it right now, it's all on the 76ers side. There's nobody injured for Boston. My guy, Eagles, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you have not done so, Eagles. Appreciate you for coming through the stream and supporting on this Tuesday evening. Come on, Sixers, at least try to win this. Exactly. Let's not make it a blowout like against Milwaukee, but I really feel like that's not going to happen. MC, what's going on? Appreciate you for coming through as well. What's going on, MC? Appreciate you for coming through and tuning in as well on this Tuesday evening. So let's win this one, Sixers. I mean, if I had to go with like a percent chance that the 76ers win this game, I would say I'm giving the 76ers a 5% chance of winning this game tonight against Boston. Boston arguably been the best team in the NBA, especially when it comes to playing at home. When it comes to playing at home, I'll guarantee there's no team better in the NBA that has a better home record than the Boston Celtics. But MC, appreciate you for coming through and supporting, though. Hit the like button if you have not done so. MC, appreciate you for coming through the stream. And then same thing with my guy Eagles right here saying, let's get this W, Sixers. Again, it's going to be very hard tonight to pull it off, but you never know what can happen. But again, like I said to MC Eagles, I'm giving the 76ers at like a 5% chance of winning this game. I'm going to guarantee that. Yeah, what's going on, SG Sports Talk? Appreciate you for coming through, my guy. So let's get this swing as he's riding the Celtics side tonight. It's a tough matchup tonight, especially with no Embiid, but we have to find a way to beat these Celtics. Once again, Eagles, I don't think it's going to happen. If it does, it'll be an absolute miracle. If the 76ers find a way to beat the Celtics, it will be a miracle if they are going to be able to pull it off. But honestly, you never know what's going to happen. But again, I'm giving the 76ers a 5% chance on winning this game tonight. I'm just going to say it right now. Now, I was saying earlier today to a friend earlier today in school, and I told him that I'm ready for the 76ers to get killed by 40 today. I'm telling you. If we're losing, hold up. Let's back it up to the 76ers schedule real quick before we go ahead and jump to the injury report and the rest of the chat. Because let's back it up real quick. I want to back it up. Real quick. Back it up. Let's back it up real quick. So, in the last game that the 76ers played was on Sunday, okay? On that game on Sunday, the 76ers went ahead, and if my math is correct, they lost 119-98, and that's by 21 points. Boston is going to put on an even bigger smackdown to the 76ers compared to what Milwaukee did. It's probably going to be by double the amount with how good the Boston Celtics have been all year, and especially at home. So I'm telling you guys, 40 points. The 76ers are losing tonight. I'm just going to say right now, I know I got to be positive, but I'm positive that the 76ers are not winning this game. I'm just going there right now. So let's go Celtics. Hey, we welcome all fans to come up in the chat. Appreciate you, SG Sports Talk. Says Tatum will drop 50. There's a good chance that could happen if the 76ers don't display a lick of defense tonight. Says I don't see the Sixers win tonight, but anything can happen. Exactly. Now I'm saying anything can happen. I get that. I get that too. My guy JB, what's going on? Jeff, appreciate you for coming through. My guy, that is my guy Jeffrey Burtis. Says, what's up? Do you think they should shut down Joel Embiid? Assuming that the 76ers are going to make the playoffs, which obviously they 100% should. I don't care if it's the play-in. I don't care if it's one of the top 6 seeds. I don't care where it's at. I don't think they should shut down Joel Embiid. I think Joel Embiid is going on a minutes restriction, though. But I don't think they're going to shut down Joel Embiid. I think they're going to bring him back with a couple games left to go. As they said, it could be April 2nd by the time Joel Embiid returns, or it could be towards the end of March is what I also heard today. But, Jeff, I appreciate your thoughts, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done so, Jeff. Appreciate you for coming through the stream. But, yeah, guys, like I said before, the Boston Celtics have no injuries tonight to their injury report. The 76ers with a 7-16 record without Joel Embiid this season. And then Joel Embiid is still out indefinitely for the knee, as we already know. Also listed as out here for the Philadelphia 76ers, KJ Martin, listed as out for the team, and same thing with Robert Covington. Starting lives coming in here for both teams. For the 76ers is Tyrese Maxey, Buddy Hield, Kelly Oubre, Tobias Harris, and Paul Reed. And for the Boston Celtics is Drew Holiday, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Kristaps Porzingis. Coming to you guys live from TD Garden here on TNT. If you guys do not know where the game is being televised on, it is on TNT tonight if you guys are looking for the game. But let's get right down to it. So obviously we know Joel Embiid is still out with the knee injury, as we know for the 76ers. Also listed as out Embiid with the knee injury, KJ Martin with the ankle injury, and then Robert Covington also out with the knee injury. This game is getting ready to tip off here on TNT. Even though I don't like the 76ers' chances, let's go. Let's get excited in the chat. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Kristaps Porzingis versus Paul Reed in the tip-off here. And the tip is underway. The Celtics are going to win the tip. And here we go live from TD Garden here on TNT. Jason Tatum starting with the ball here, crossing half court. Gets it over to Derek White. Derek White back to Tatum. Tatum guarded by Maxey. Tatum working his way inside. Tatum putting it up off the window and goes in early for an early basket here by Jason Tatum. 76ers look to respond here early after those early defensive issues. Maxey with the ball gets over to Oubre, over to Reed. Reed back over to Maxey towards the baseline. Maxey finds Buddy Hield in the corner for 3, and Buddy Hield gets it to fall. Buddy Hield dropping threes here early on in this game. I like it. Let's go. Here we go. Drew Holiday with the ball up off the window and puts it in. So the Celtics are just working in the paint here early on here against the 76ers team. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey looking, finds Buddy Hield, gets it over to Harris. Harris gets it back over to Hield. Hield going to his left, finds Maxey. Maxey guarded by Jaylen Brown. Maxey around the screen. Maxey kicking out to Buddy Hield. Hield once again for 3. Bingo for Buddy Hield. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Drew Holiday with the ball. Gets it over to Porzingis. Gets it back over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown guarded by Paul Reed. Jaylen Brown going back to the outside. Brown finds Porzingis. Porzingis going to back in. Porzingis going to fade away on this one for 2, and he hits it off the rim, but it misses. Paul Reed coming away with the offensive rebound, and it's picked up by Maxey into his hands. Maxey with the ball gets it over to Oubre, over to Daniel House. Or rather, that's Buddy Hield over to Tobias Harris, putting in the paint, and one coming for Tobias Harris. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Toby. Work in the paint. Let's go. Get past Porzingis. Porzingis going to be called here for the foul, sending Tobias Harris to the free throw line for a chance to complete the three-point play. Tobias Harris to shoot the free throw here with inside 10.5 minutes left, and he makes it. Let's go, Toby. Come on. Let's go. Good start to the game. Don't want to say too much, though, because then the Celtics could start heating up at any given point in time. Tatum with the ball gets it over to Derek White, over to Porzingis. Porzingis guarded by Paul Reed, gets it over to Jason Tatum. Out to Jaylen Brown, puts up a three. Jaylen Brown can't hit it as it's just a little short, and Buddy Hield's going to pick up the rebound. Holiday will chase him down the floor, but Buddy Hield going to his left. Hield dancing, working in the paint. Buddy Hield with the layup for two up off the window, can't get it. And it's rebounded here by Jaylen Brown here for the Celtics, and here comes Boston. Jaylen Brown driving. Now thought about three, gets it over to Derek White. He fakes it. Gets over to Porzingis. Porzingis with the double team. Porzingis puts it up for two, and Porzingis can't hit it either. And it's rebounded by Buddy Hield into the hands of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey looking at the top of the key. Maxey finds Harris. Harris setting up the offense here. Gets it over to Buddy Hield. Hield back to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey in the paint for the layup for two, and it's true off the window for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. Early start. Early start. Not about how you start. It's about how you finish. Let's go here. Jason Tatum with the ball. Tatum puts it up for three as Oubre slips off his man, and Jason Tatum gets the three-pointer to fall to make it a 4-point game here. Only 3 minutes into this one. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey dancing at the wing. Now passes it over to Tobias Harris as he crosses halfway to the basket. Oubre going to fade away on this one for two and airballs the shot. Come on, Kelly. Put some better effort into that one. As White gets out to Tatum for three. Can't hit it. But Drew Holiday going to come away with the offensive rebound. Come on, guys. Where's the hustle at? Jaylen Brown with the ball. Going to get into the paint. Puts it up and puts it in off the window. Come on, man. Jeez. 8.5 minutes left here in the first. Maxey with the ball gets it over to Harris. Harris crosses half court, gets it over to Oubre. Oubre looking for an option. Oubre finds Harris. Harris backing in. Now going to spin. Now going to drive. Harris going to lose the ball. And what are you doing, Tobias? Come on. What are you doing, Toby? Jaylen Brown trying to battle in the paint. Can't get it to go. But Jaylen Brown headed the charity stripe here to shoot his 2 free throws. Come on, Sixers. Pick this up. Tobias, you can't be making stupid mistakes like that. Come on. Second season for Joe Mazzulla as the Celtics head coach. Overall, with a 102-37 record as the Celtics head coach so far in his coaching career in the NBA. First one on the line is good for Jaylen Brown. Second one on the line, also good for Jaylen Brown here. Inside 8 minutes, 15 seconds left to go here in the first. Maxey going to take it down the floor as he sets up the offense here. 8:05 left to go in the first. As he gets over to Oubre, over to Buddy Hield. Back out to Oubre. Oubre back to Hield. Hield going to drive. Hield going to go step back. Stay outside the three-point line. Hield gets it out to Oubre. Oubre launching a three. Throws a brick off the back of the rim, and it's rebounded here by the Celtics. Here comes Boston now. Tatum with the ball here. Tatum going to his right. Finds Porzingis. Porzingis wide open for three. And the 76ers are just watching Kristaps Porzingis. Why are you watching Kristaps Porzingis shoot threes? Somebody get back on defense. You don't double team a guy just to let Kristaps Porzingis shoot threes. And a timeout call by Nick Nurse after that one. Come on, guys. Haven't you guys learned by now to not let anybody get open? You got 5 guys trying to go after 1 or 2 or 3 players that you leave a man like Kristaps Porzingis wide open towards the wing. I mean, come on. You're better than that. You're better than that, though. I mean, seriously. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Way to go, Hield. Let's go. Keep it up. Yes, sir. Yeah, pretty decent start. I mean, a better start than what I was anticipating, honestly. So let's go, Sixers. Come on. What's going on? Ease up, controllers down. What's going on, my guy? I appreciate you for coming through. Hit the like button if you have not done so, my guy. I appreciate you for coming through the stream. Says, come on, Sixers. Yes, sir. You already know. Just because I think the 76ers are going to get killed by 40 doesn't mean I can't support my team tonight. And this is, by the way, ladies and gents, the last meeting of the regular season between the 76ers and the Boston Celtics. The Celtics currently lead the regular season series over the 76ers 2-1 after the 76ers won the first game back on November 8th against the Boston Celtics 106-103. That was compared to the very next week where the Boston Celtics went to the Wells Fargo Center the second time and beat the 76ers 117-107. And then in Game 3 of the regular season series, when the 76ers had to travel to Boston to take on the Celtics beat the 76ers in that matchup 125-119. And then we got this game tonight to see if the 76ers can either tie the regular season series or if Boston will win the regular season series. Which I have a good feeling I know which way it's going to go, honestly. Can't believe we let Kristaps Porzingis get wide open. I mean, you can't just leave defenders wide open like that. You just can't be doing that. I mean, seriously. You can't be leaving guys wide open, dude. I mean, like, this is ridiculous. Letting Kristaps Porzingis get wide open from 3. I mean, come on, man. Think Kristaps Porzingis is not an effective 3-point shooter? Come on. All right, so now get back to this game here. Like, let's go. What's taking so long? Seriously, like, what's taking so long here? Here you go. 76ers Celtics back on now as Harris with the ball gets over to Hield. Over to Maxey, back to Harris. Harris looking for options, guarded by Derek White. Harris looking, Harris spinning. Harris puts it up and denied by Derek White into the hands of Kristaps Porzingis. Over to Jaylen Brown to Tatum. Over to Drew Holiday off the window, and it's good for Drew Holiday. Here we go. Maxey with the ball. Gets over to Harris. Harris guarded by Drew Holiday. Harris looking for options here. Harris finds Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to lose the ball. Come on, Kelly, pick it up. Paul Reed picks it up for the Sixers. Paul Reed loses the ball, and it's taken away by Derek White into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, the fake, gets it over to Holiday. Over towards Derek White. Derek White going to find Porzingis. Another 3-4. Porzingis cannot hit it, and it's rebounded here by Philly. Here come the Sixers. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Comes around the pick from Paul Reed. Maxey finds Reed. Reed coming into the paint. Reed puts it up for 2. Reed can't hit it. And it's rebounded by Porzingis. Reed, you have to make that. Come on, B-ball Paul. Jaylen Brown, the pump fake here for Boston. Gets it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum guarded by Buddy Hield. Tatum around the screen from Porzingis. Tatum launching a high-arcing triple and does not hit it. And it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Come on, guys. Rebound. Drew Holiday with the ball and lost it. And it's picked up by Oubre into the hands of Maxey. Maxey bring it down the floor. Maxey looking for options. Maxey the step back 3. You bet. Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. Big shot right there from Tyrese Maxey from about the top of the key. Let's go. Here we go. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Jaylen Brown going to drive, and Jaylen Brown going to throw up the one-handed tomahawk, throwing it down for 2. Come on, Sixers. Let's go. Pick it up. It's Maxey with the ball. Gets over to Oubre, over to Harris. Harris gets it over to Buddy Hield. Hield looking for options, going to his right. Hield kicks it out to Harris. Harris looking for options. Harris kicks it out to Hield. Hield wide open in the corner for 3, and Hield can't hit it off the back. Can't hit as it hits off the back of the iron, and it's rebounded by Boston. Jalen Brown with the ball here for the Celtics. Jalen Brown kicking it out to Derek White in the corner for three. Derek White can't hit it, and it's rebounded by Reed. Into the hands of Oubre, now into the hands of Maxey. Maxey will once again take it down the floor. Maxey puts it up for three. Can't hit it off the back of the rim. Come on, Tyrese. Rebounded by Jason Tatum. Tatum going to his right. Tatum going to drive. Tatum putting it up for two, and Tatum hits it again. Come on, guys. Got to be better than that. Tatum's got 7 of the team's 20 points right now. I mean, come on. Tatum's got like 35% of the team's points right now. As Harris with the ball fades away, puts it up for two, and hits it. Thank you, Tobias. Thank you. Thank you. Do what you do, Tobias. Don't be forcing anything. Let's go. Derek White with the ball here for the Celtics. Gets over to Porzingis. And Porzingis low-key almost made the shot in reverse fashion. But we'll go to the line here to shoot two. I forget who they called the foul on. Who they called the foul on here? They called the foul on Tobias Harris. First one at the line for Porzingis is good. A lot of changes coming in here for the 76ers. D'Anthony Melton checks in. So does Nico Batum, and so does Kyle Lowry. Paul Reed, Kelly Oubre, and Buddy Hield all to go to the bench here for the Sixers. And then for the Boston Celtics, lineup changes for them. Al Horford enters the game for Jalen Brown. Sam Hauser comes in for Drew Holiday. Second one at the line for Porzingis is good. So both free throws good at the line here from this trip for Kristaps Porzingis. Now we're running Maxey, Tobias, and the bench unit here of Batum, Melton, and Lowry. Lowry with the ball now off the pass for Maxey. Lowry finds Maxey. Maxey guarded by Tatum. Maxey going to drive. Maxey puts it up for two, and Maxey hits a tough bucket. Tough basket right there from the Mad Max. Let's go. Here we go. Tatum with the ball, and it's swatted away by Melton, but just so it can go right back into the hands of Derek White. Derek White continues to bring it down the floor. Derek White looking for options. Derek White tries to find Porzingis. Porzingis can't handle it, and it's picked up by Batum. Into the hands of Kyle Lowry. Lowry going to drive. Lowry finds Harris. Harris puts it up for two. Harris can't hit it, and neither can Batum. Out to Maxey. Maxey a three. Maxey can't hit it either. Come on, rebound. Thank you, Tobias. Tobias, another one for two. Can't hit it. Come on, Toby. Find an option. Don't be shooting two or mid-range jumpers from the side of the backboard. Like, what are you doing, Toby? Timeout called by Joe Mazzulla. Should be a 2-point game, but because Tobias had to shoot a mid-range jumper instead of find an option or drive to the basket, he had to go ahead and shoot from about the side of the backboard. Seriously. Come on, Tobias. You're better than that. You've been in the league for 13 years, Tobias. There's no reason you can't make a good play for the team. But with 3:28 left to go here in the first quarter, the Celtics currently lead the 76ers right now 22-18 at the TD Garden here on TNT. 76ers look to keep things up here and stay with this Boston Celtics team. We started good, and now we're struggling. Got to pick it up. Absolutely. Like I said, Eagles. Like I said, my guy. This is going to be a tough matchup regardless. I get it. It doesn't mean I don't root against my team. I'm just saying, though, that at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, it's just going to be tough to win this game overall. So if you expect the 76ers to struggle against the Celtics tonight, just don't be surprised. Not to mention, for the 76ers' sake, ladies and gents, got to get more players going and involved outside of Maxey, Hield, and Tobias. Got to get Paul Reed going. Got to get Kelly Oubre going. Obviously, got to get this bench going at the end of the day. But honestly, let's be honest here. With the Celtics, Derek White has yet to get going for the team so far. And not to mention, Sam Hauser and Al Horford, they both just kind of came into the game, so nothing to worry about for them. But the 76ers need to get Kelly Oubre going, though, real quick. Kelly Oubre has to help out the team, and so does Paul Reed. As we get back to you with the 76ers Celtics game, Derek White with the ball gets over to Jason Tatum. Tatum lofts it up to Porzingis. Porzingis going to spin, and Porzingis going to make it really easy to get into the paint and put it up and through. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey gets it over to Kyle Lowry. Lowry finds Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going with a step back three. Max can't hit as it goes off the iron and misses it. And it's rebounded by Porzingis into the hands of Derek White. Derek White going to drive. The ball is going to be hit off of Derek White's knee. And it's going to go out of bounds here. And it's going to go with the 76ers in terms of possession of the basketball. With 2:53 left to go here in the first quarter. As we see, Daryl Morey is attending this game, obviously, as the 76ers president of operations here. Maxey with the ball gets it over to Melton, over to Lowry, puts it up for two. Lowry hits it, and one here coming for Kyle Lowry. Big-time shot right there from Kyle Lowry. Let's go. Big shot, Kyle Lowry. Come on. I also did see Ricky Council, the fourth, checking into the game here for the 76ers. I'm going to assume he is replacing Tyrese Maxey. The free throw is good for Kyle Lowry. Let's go. I don't even think the 76ers have Mo Bamba out there. Like, who's playing the 5 right now for the team? No, Maxey's still in. Who the heck is playing the 5? Is it Nico Batum? What kind of lineup do we have out here, coach? As Al Horford makes the layup, like, what type of lineup is this, coach? I mean, come on. I'm seeing a lineup of Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, DeAnthony Melton, Ricky Council the fourth, and Nico Batum. Like, what are we doing, coach? Maxey with the ball going to drive. The layup off the window for Maxey is good. Thank you, Tyrese. I have no idea what lineup Nick Nurse is going with right now. Nick Nurse is already trying to make me drive myself insane. Payton Pritchard with the ball here for the Celtics. And Coach Kyle Lowry here coaching up Ricky Council the fourth. I just don't know what lineup this is. As the pass is inbound here, Jason Tatum, who gets it over to Sam Hauser. Back over to Jason Tatum. Tatum spins. Tatum looking for options. Tatum finds his man, Pritchard. Pritchard launches a three, and that, I think it was airball, but it's going to go in possession of the 76ers regardless, as the shot clock was starting to wind down. 76ers will look for one or two more baskets here to end off the first quarter. Maxey with the ball gets it over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton looking for options. Melton launches a three and has that blocked by Horford in the hands of Hauser. Hauser with it, gets it over to Tatum. Tatum launches up to Horford. Horford up off the window for two, and Horford hits it. Here we go. Melton with the ball here. Gets over to Lowry, over to Batum. Batum finds Ricky Council the fourth. Council going to drive. Council going to put it up for two. Up off the window and in for Ricky Council the fourth. Let's go. Here we go. Under a minute left to go here in the first. Tatum with the ball. Crossing half court. Tatum looking for options here. Guarded by Nico Batum. Gets it over to Porzingis. Porzingis trying to drive. Going to go off of Porzingis. And it's going to go with the 76ers. Maxey with the ball going to drive. Maxey going to go off the window and in for Tyrese Maxey. And one coming out. One more to the line here for Tyrese. The Mad Max will head to the charity stripe for one more as the foul's going to be called on Peyton Pritchard. In shooting motion two, obviously as Tyrese Maxey was able to make the basket. Maxey goes to the line for one more and has a chance to tie this game up with less than 45 seconds left in the first. Let's go, Tyrese. Make the free throw. Let's go. Make the free throw. Free throw here for Maxey is good. Let's go. Come on. Sam Hauser to go ahead and inbound. Maxey with a great start to the first quarter with 12 points, 2 assists, shooting 5 of 8 from the field. As now Pritchard will bring it down the floor here for Boston. He gets it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum guarded by Lowry. Tatum trying to come through into the lane. Can't get it to go, but Tatum is going to be fouled here on the play by Nico Batum. So Jason Tatum will head to the charity stripe here. And Nico Batum will be called for the foul. First one on the line is good for Jason Tatum. Shea Brissett will check into the game here for the Boston Celtics to replace Kristaps Porzingis. So we're going to see Al Horford playing the 5 for quite a little bit here. Second one of the line is good for Jason Tatum. Celtics currently lead it right now 30-28 here over the Sixers. Jason Tatum with 9 points so far, I do believe. Kyle Lowry with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey with the hot hands right now. Shooting 5 of 8. The rest of the team is 6 of 18. Lowry with it. Gets it over to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Hauser. Maxey going to drive. Maxey with the ankle breaker. Maxey finds the lane. Puts it up for 2 with the floater. Can't get it to go. But Ricky Council the fourth is coming through. And says, let me throw down the tomahawk myself. Tatum with the ball going to drive. Try to kick it out to Horford. It will go off the hand of Nico Batum. So we'll stay with the Boston Celtics. 2 seconds left here on the clock. That's how Ricky Council IV was in college. A guy that was a massive threat to the paint for any team for the college team that he played for. Forget what university he came out of. But Paul Reed will check back into the game here to replace DeAnthony Melton. I'm surprised that the 76ers are not playing Mo Bamba right now. Sam Hauser to inbound. Inbounds to Tatum. Tatum just launches the shot. And Tatum actually low-key almost kind of made it a little bit. But that takes us to the end of the first quarter. The 76ers keeping it close, keeping it competitive here with the Boston Celtics early on, and especially on the road where they want a road win here to go ahead and tie the series to end off the regular season series. But we'll have to do more work in the next 3 quarters. But for the moment, this game is tied at 30 points apiece amongst the 2 Eastern Conference rivals as we head on to the second quarter. Great start for the Sixers. I know they're tied right now, but hey, I cannot complain. I cannot complain whatsoever, ladies and gents. I'm just saying, though, that if the 76ers had Joel Embiid, they would be leading right now. They would be leading right now. The 76ers would be leading the Boston Celtics right now if they had Joel Embiid. But overall, you got Tyrese Maxey off to a phenomenal start tonight for the Sixers. Everybody else has to help him out. Somebody has to be the second option. So everybody else combined is 18 points. Tyrese Maxey's got 12 of those 30. Tyrese Maxey's got 40% of the points right now. Someone else has to step up and be the second option. Is it going to be Tobias Harris? Is it going to be Buddy Hield? Is it going to be Ricky Council? I know it's very unlikely, but still, is it going to be Ricky Council? But like towards the end of the first quarter, like I don't know what lineup we were going with right there of Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, Ricky Council, DeAnthony Melton, and Nico Batum. Like, who is playing what position here? Coach Nick Nurse, I would like to ask you that. Nobody's in double figures, by the way, for the Boston Celtics just yet. Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. Jaden Springer went to the Celtics. I forgot he went to Boston. Yo, we might see Jaden Springer tonight. Oh, my gosh. Yo, we might see Jaden Springer tonight. I was going through the roster of the players that have not played the game, and I forgot Jaden Springer went to the Celtics. Oh my gosh, dude. I completely forgot this dude Jaden Springer went to the Celtics. I forgot he went there. Nah, Jaden Springer, he's getting 15 in the limited amount of time he's getting with Boston. In the limited amount of time he's getting 15 off the bench. I'm telling you. As a former 76er, they're known for going off against Philly. They're known for doing that. So at the end of the day, don't be surprised if you see Jaden Springer getting 15 off the bench. Do not be surprised at all. My guy, Cheese Empire, what's going on, Hayden? Appreciate you coming through, my guy. Hit the like button if you're not done so, Hayden. Appreciate you coming through the stream. And share this out to everybody that you know that might be interested in this type of content as well as this going for everybody else in the chat. Says he got an upgrade. Yeah. Coach-wise, yes. But here we go. Your second quarter action here is underway. Kyle Lowry starting off with the ball here, being the main point guard. Gets it over to Ricky Council, back to Lowry. Lowry going to his right. Lowry looking for options here. Lowry loses the ball. Gets it back out to Cameron Payne, who checked in the game to start the second quarter. And Cameron Payne hits a nice three here to start the second quarter and the next 12 minutes here with a bang. Jaylen Brown with the ball. Gets it over to Drew Holiday. Holiday at the top of the key. Holiday gets it over to Horford, guarded by Oubre. Gets it over to Peyton Pritchard, who's double teamed. Pritchard finds Horford over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown pump fakes. Jaylen Brown loses the ball. Gets it back. Brown surrounded. Brown surrounding for dear life. Loses the ball, and it's picked up by Batum. Into the hands of Ricky Council the fourth. Council puts it out for Lowry. Out to Payne. Payne launching another one. Can't get it to go off the back of the iron. It goes, and it's rebounded by Peyton Pritchard. Here come the Celtics. He gets it over to Horford, over to Jaylen Brown, who works in the paint, puts it up for 2 and 1 coming for Jaylen Brown as he gets it to go off the window, plus the foul call. Nice sequence right there for the Boston Celtics. I'll give them credit for that. I do believe they called it. I think they did call it on Ricky Council. As Jaylen Brown misses the free throw, and it's picked up by Council, speaking of which. Or rather, it was a foul called on Nico Batum. Here we go. 76ers looking for a bounce-back play here. As Payne with the ball gets over to Batum, back to Payne, running that pick and roll, gets it over to Oubre. Oubre going to drive. Oubre going to put it up for 2. Oubre can't hit it. It's rebounded by Horford into the hands of Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard with the ball, minute and a half into the second, gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown backing in, abusing Cameron Payne. And what in the world is going on here? As Jaylen Brown will be called here for the offensive foul for literally abusing Cameron Payne on the floor. You can't make this stuff up. That is 100% an offensive foul. Tangling with Cameron Payne, bullying him. What isn't Jaylen Brown doing to this man, Cameron Payne? 76ers have yet to turn the ball over as Oubre gets it over to Kyle Lowry, over to Nico Batum. Over to Council. Council going to drive. Kick it out to Oubre. And they're going to say went out of bounds off the hand of Kelly Oubre, and it's going to stay with, or rather it's going to go with Boston. Inbound passes in from Horford to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown going to kick it out to Drew Holiday. Holiday out to the top of the key. Holiday going to drive. Holiday going to find Cornette. Ball almost touches the baseline. Out to Pritchard for three. Hits off the iron end, off the window. And off. And looks like we have an offensive foul here called against Luke Cornette. But it's going to go with the 76ers regardless here, as the ball also did go out of bounds. But regardless, the 76ers will take possession of the basketball. Or rather, they call it a loose ball foul here on Luke Cornette. Kyle Lowry showing that veteran leadership as he is the point guard on the floor right now, with Maxey sitting on the bench. Lowry with the ball here, gets over to Batum, over to Mo Bamba. Bamba guarded by Cornette, gets it over to Lowry. Lowry tries to Oubre up to Bamba, but that's denied by Cornette. Oubre trying to bounce back here, can't get it to go, and a foul is called here against Luke Cornette. Speaking of Luke Cornette. Kelly Oubre will go to the line here to shoot two. 76ers look to get Kelly Oubre going here really quickly. Come on, Kelly, let's go. Last 4 games from 2 and 3 have been very different here for Kelly Oubre. He's been in a bit of a slump, but looks to bounce back as he makes the first free throw at the line. Just showing you. I'm doing the same here. Hayden, appreciate you for coming through to support my guy. Hopefully everyone's doing well on this Tuesday night, ladies and gents. Just finishing up your night watches of basketball as Kelly Oubre makes the second one. Hey, Hayden, appreciate you for coming through and supporting my guy. I appreciate you. The Boston Celtics start 2 of 4 from three-point range, and ever since that point, they are 0 for 6. Jaylen Brown with the ball here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown driving, kicks it out to Pritchard. Pritchard back out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown going to drive. Jaylen Brown laying it up for 2. Cannot hit it. And a foul is called here. Looks like against Mo Bamba. And this will send Jaylen Brown to the charity stripe here with a chance to tie this game back up at 34 points apiece. I guess everyone that's left the Sixers always improves. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Let's come on, Sixers. Let's do this tonight. Absolutely. Let's go. Come on, chat. Where are you at? Let's go. Come on, chat. First one at the line is good for Jaylen Brown. Sixers are playing way better than what some people expected. Hey, the game's not over yet, but I'm just saying, yes, they are playing better indeed. Second one at the line is good for Jaylen Brown. Here we go. Cameron Payne to bring the ball down the floor. Finds Oubre. Oubre guarded by Pritchard. Gets out to Lowry. Lowry at the top of the key, guiding the offense here. Lowry around the screen as Mo Bamba sets the pick. Lowry out to Batum at the wing for 3. Bullseye for Nico Batum. Let's go. Huge shot by Nico Batum to have the Sixers regain the lead. Pritchard with the ball here for the Celtics. Pritchard looking for options here. Pritchard driving. Stands in the paint. Kicks it out to Horford. Horford going to spin. Horford dancing. Horford dumps it off to Luke Cornette, who's going to be fouled on the play here, it looks like, by Mo Bamba, and that's already going to be Mo Bamba's second foul of the game. Not going to be good if both centers again in foul trouble tonight in Mo Bamba and Paul Reed. It will not be good. First one on the line for Luke Cornette is good. Second one at the line for Luke Cornette is good as well. So Luke Cornette goes 2 for 2 from the free throw line on this trip. The 76ers still lead the Celtics by 1 with less than 8.5 left to go here in the first half. Cameron Payne with the ball. Gets guarded here by Payne Pritchard and passes it over to Kelly Oubre, who puts it up and puts it in for 2. There we go, Kelly. Come on. Get Kelly Oubre going here. Let's go. Get everybody involved on the floor. Drew Holiday with the ball here for the Celtics. Holiday coming around a screen here from Luke Cornett. Holiday puts it up for two, and Holiday puts it in. That's a nice shot right there by Drew Holiday. I'll be completely honest right there from the mid-range. Here we go. 76ers look to try to respond. As Lowry with the ball tosses it back over towards Cameron Payne. Payne setting up the offense. Tells Mo Bamba to drive to the basket. Gets it over to Batum. Now over to Lowry. Back to Batum. Batum launching a three. Hits it too strong, and it's rebounded by Horford into the hands of Holiday. Here come the Celtics. Holiday with it. Gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown backing and puts it up for two and puts it in against Kyle Lowry. And Cameron Payne with the ball kicks out to Oubre for three. And Oubre can't hit it. And it's rebounded initially by Cornett, but now into the hands here of Drew Holiday. Holiday with the ball, guarded by Kelly Oubre. Holiday going to drive. Holiday tosses the ball to absolutely nobody. He wanted to get it to Pritchard, but did not see his man. And that will be 76ers basketball as the Sixers will take over. However, we do have a timeout here on the floor called by Nick Nurse to talk things over with his team. Same thing going towards Joe Mazzulla and his Boston Celtics squad. 7:12 left to go here in the first half, where the Boston Celtics will lead the 76ers with 7:12 left to go here in the first half, 40-39. 10-point score for the Boston Celtics in the second quarter, 9 score for the 76ers. 76ers keeping it close with the Boston Celtics, but the 76ers looking to regain the lead here after the commercial break here on TNT. Let's go. Guys, we need one more like to 10 likes. Who's going to guess to 10 likes? Come on. But yeah, guys, the 76ers are definitely playing a lot better than what a lot of people were anticipating them to do so far, including myself. I did not expect the 76ers to play like this. I really did not, like low-key. I low-key did not expect the 76ers to play like this. I'm not even going to lie. Ryan Rowe, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you coming through. Says Kelly Oubre needs to respond on scoring and rebounding, and especially on defensive assignments on driving into the lane. Yes, sir. Appreciate my guy Ryan Rowe for coming through and giving thoughts in the chat. Ryan Rowe, appreciate you coming through and tuning into the stream as well, my guy. Hit the like button if you have not done so. Ryan, appreciate you for coming through the stream. Let's go. We could possibly see some action from Darius Bazley tonight. I mean, we'll see who Nick Nurse elects to play. I mean, they might save Darius Bazley for some minutes later on. In addition to Terquavion Smith, they might save him as well. But the 76ers, man, off to a good start overall. I like what they're doing so far. No, keeping it close with a very good team. Possibly the best team in the NBA right now in the Boston Celtics. And yes, record-wise, the Celtics are the best team right now in the NBA. As the game is back on here, Cameron Payne with the ball, starting things off. trying to drive to the basket. That's not going to work. And Drew Holiday rebounded the ball initially, but the ball went off his leg as he never had possession. And it's going to go back to the 76ers here. The shot clock will reset at 24 seconds on the shot clock. And 6:58 left to go on the game clock here in the second quarter. Cameron Payne with the ball in the inbound. Gets it into Tobias Harris. Harris guarded by Sam Hauser. Gets it over to Buddy Hield. Hield gets it over to Harris. Harris going to drive. Harris from the mid-range. Harris puts it up. Can't get it to go as he gets trapped. Harris kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey going to find Payne. Payne going to drive. Float up for two. Cameron Payne can't get it to go. But it looks like we had an assisted play here by Mo Bamba as Mo Bamba gets it to go instead. Let's go. Here we go, Drew Holiday with the ball. Drew Holiday up off the window. Holiday cannot get in. It's rebounded by Bamba. Let's go. Come on. Cameron Payne with the ball. Bring it down the floor. Payne finds Bamba. 4-3. Splash for Mo Bamba. Let's go. Keep the pressure on these boys. Let's go. Derek White with the ball. Going to drive. Derek White pump fakes. Now loses the ball and it's picked up by Maxey. Here come the Sixers. Maxey finds Harris. Harris in the lane, puts it up for two, and Tobias Harris puts it in. Let's go, Toby. Come on. Let's go. Sam Hauser now with the ball here for the Celtics. And a timeout called by Joe Mazzulla. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's keep this going. Don't take your foot off the gas pedal, Sixers. Keep putting the pedal to the metal. Let's go. Jason Tatum has not been in the game for quite some time, though, ladies and gents. I'm not even going to lie. Jason Tatum has played 12 minutes. I get that. 9 points for Jason Tatum. He's been off to a good start, but he has not been in the game for quite some time. They've really been relying on Jaylen Brown. They've really been relying on Jaylen Brown here for the Celtics so far. And they still have Jaylen Brown on the floor here, so they're really working with Jaylen Brown on the floor as the number one option on the floor for the Celtics right now. As Jason Tatum still has yet to get back in the game here for Boston. I'll guarantee he does, though, by close to the end of the first half. I'll guarantee he will. But overall, great start from the Sixers. This is what I wanted to see tonight. Even though I didn't think that they were going to be able to make it possible so far, they're making it more of a possibility as we speak. I don't want to speak too much right now because we still have a whole second half left to go after this second quarter comes to an end. We still have a whole second half left to go. So I don't want to talk too quickly here. As Jason Tatum and Kristaps Porzingis will both check back into the game here for Boston. Nick Nurse motivating his guys here to probably keep doing what they're doing. Hey, let's go, Nick Nurse. I appreciate whatever Nick Nurse is saying to his guys. Nick Nurse has been doing a great job so far. Let's not screw it up in the end. As Derek White finds Jason Tatum as the game is back on, gets over to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown puts it up and puts it in. Tough basket right there from Jaylen Brown, especially when it had to roll around the rim like crazy. Here we go. 5:20 left to go here in the first half. Maxey with the ball, gets over to Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba loses the ball but gets it back. Kicks it out to Buddy Hield. Hield going to drive. Kick it out to Harris. Harris the pump fake. Harris driving. Harris pump fakes again. Cannot find anybody. He has to fade away on this one for two. Can't hit. It swirls the iron. And it's rebounded here by Boston. Into the hands of Sam Hauser. Now into the hands of Jason Tatum. Tatum back again. Tatum still looking. Tatum fades away. Puts it up on a high-arcing Dukes for two. Cannot hit it. Cannot hit it. And it's rebounded by Mo Bamba into the hands of Cameron Payne. Payne going to his left. Payne kicks out to Bamba. Bamba takes another three. Bamba can't hit this one. And it's rebounded by Derek White. Here come the Celtics. Derek Brown with the ball. Can make it a 2 or 1 point game. As Jason Tatum tries to fire a dart to Derek White. But they cannot connect, and we are going to go the opposite way as the 76ers will take over possession of the basketball. D'Anthony Melton will check in here to replace Cameron Payne, as Cameron Payne will make his way here to the bench. Here we go. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey looking for his options, finds Melton. Melton going to his left. Melton dumps it off to Bamba. Bamba puts it up off the window. Bamba cannot get it. Rebounded by Derek White, puts it into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown is having a monstrous first half here for Boston. Jaylen Brown is having a monstrous first half. Harris with the ball now, receiving the double team. Harris tries to find Buddy Hield, but it's back into the hands of Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown puts it up for two, and Jaylen Brown puts it in. Back to a tie ball game we go. Come on, guys. You got to be better than that. 18 points for Jaylen Brown here in the first half, 12 in the quarter. As D'Anthony Melton has the ball, gets over to Tobias Harris, standing at the wing. Harris looking for his options, guarded by Hauser. Harris puts it up for two, and Harris can't get it. Come on, Toby. You got to keep driving the basket, dude. Like, what are you doing? As Harris guards Tatum, gets it over to Porzingis, back to Tatum. Over to Porzingis, puts it up for two, can't hit it. As the Celtics continue to run some pick and roll here. It's going to be a shooting foul called here against Buddy Hield, which will send Kristaps Porzingis to the charity stripe. And I do believe that for the first time in the second quarter, the Boston Celtics have an opportunity to get the lead for the first time in the second quarter. As the first one at the line is good for Kristaps Porzingis. The center change is being made as Paul Reed comes in and Mo Bamba goes out. Porzingis to go ahead and attempt the second free throw here, which he does make, giving the Celtics a 48-46 lead. Melton with the ball, taking the ball and bringing it down the floor. Melton gets it over to Buddy Hield. Hield finds Maxey. Maxey on his right. Maxey launches a three. Splash for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. Come on. Here we go. Jaylen Brown to bring it down the floor. Jaylen Brown. Great start to the first half here for Tyrese Maxey. Speaking of Maxey, he guards Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown works in the paint. Jaylen Brown fades away, and Jaylen Brown is being called for the offensive foul. And we are going the other way. Come on, let's go. Keep the pressure on this Celtics team. Let's go. And Jaylen Brown's like, you got to be kidding me. He's frustrated about that one. As Harris with the ball here for the Sixers. Harris looking for options, finds Maxey. Maxey with it. Maxey guarded by Hauser around the screen. Maxey going to drive. Pulling up from the free throw line is Tyrese Maxey, who gets it to go off the iron and off the window, and he puts it in for two to increase the lead to 3 here in favor of the visiting team. Big shot for Tyrese Maxey. Let's go. 2:18 left to go in the first half. Clock continues to wind down. Derek White with the ball here for Boston. Gets it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum going to spin. Tatum backing in. Puts it up off the window for two, and he puts it in. Another tough basket right there by Jason Tatum. Here we go. Max with the ball. Gets it over to Tobias Harris. Harris gets it over to DeAnthony Melton. Melton gets it over to Buddy Hield. Hield finds Maxey. Maxey launching a three from 30 feet out and cannot hit it. And it's rebounded by Jason Tatum. Here come the Celtics now. Looking for the lead right back. Jason Tatum with the ball here for the Celtics. Tatum going to drive. Tatum going to Euro step into the paint. And Jason Tatum cannot get it to go, as a foul is going to be called here on Buddy Hield, and that will send Jason Tatum to the charity stripe to shoot 2 free throws here. For Buddy Hield's sake, that is going to be his second foul. Celtics have an opportunity to take the lead once again. Jason Tatum just 1 of 4 from three-point range, though, which is very surprising to me, as the first one at the line is missed here from Jason Tatum. And Drew Holiday to come back in here for the Boston Celtics. Drew Holiday to go ahead and replace Sam Hauser as Jason Tatum makes the second free throw. You see Daryl Morey in attendance behind the 76ers bench. The row directly behind it, to be exact here. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey finds Harris, gets it over to Melton. And Melton says, Drew Holiday, get out of my way. Puts it up for three, can't hit it. And it's rebounded by Jason Tatum. Paul Reed tried to pluck it away from Jason Tatum, but fails to do so. Here comes Tatum. Tatum, the step back three, puts it up, can't get it in. And it's rebounded by Melton. Says, Tatum, get off of me. Melton with the ball, finds Harris, gets over to Maxey. Maxey, the pump fake, puts it up for two. Maxey can't get it. And it's rebounded here by Drew Holiday. And here come the Celtics now. Under 45 seconds left to go. Holiday gets it over to Derek White. Derek White puts it up for two, and Derek White puts it in. Here we go. Harris launching a three now. Can't get it to go. And Buddy Hield cannot battle for the offensive rebound. Here we go. Jaylen Brown with the ball here for the Celtics. Jaylen Brown looking for options here. Jaylen Brown coming on the inside. Jaylen Brown still dribbling with it. Jaylen Brown lost the ball, and it'll be a loose ball foul here on Jaylen Brown. And the 76ers will take possession here with one last shot here to end off the first quarter, or rather the first half. Great job by Tyrese Maxey, though, to pluck it away. Kyle Lowry in the game here for a little bit of shooting. 1 of 1 so far, and that one shot made was a three-pointer. 9 turnovers in the first half for the Boston Celtics to only 2 by the 76ers. Inbound passes in. From, I do believe that was Melton into Maxey. Maxey looking for his options here. Maxey with 4, 3. Maxey the step back 3. Bounces all over the iron, rebounded by Horford. And that is how the first half will come to a close. A lot closer than a lot of people were anticipating on how this game would go between these two Eastern Conference rivals. But at the end of the first half, the Boston Celtics just barely have the lead right now over the Philadelphia 76ers in a decently scoring game with a score here of 53-51 in favor of the Boston Celtics. And ladies and gents, on that note, we have approached halftime. Pretty good first half, though. I'm gonna be really honest. Pretty good first half, though. But yeah, guys, overall, that was a great first half from Philly. I'm actually really impressed. Just got to keep putting our pedal to the metal, got to keep doing what we're doing and do a little bit more, Not turn the ball over, not making that many mistakes. Just got to do what you got to do. TP1, what's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Says shocking first half. Yeah, it's even shocking to me to be pretty honest with you, TP1. But hey, TP1, appreciate you for coming through this evening and supporting the channel tonight, my guy. Hit the like button if you have not done so. I appreciate you for coming through the stream. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and go over the first half stats here. And then we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here, like we always do. So starting it off here on the Philadelphia 76ers side, Tyrese Maxey ends up leading the way here so far for the Philadelphia 76ers in this one. So far, at the end of the first half, Tyrese Maxey has 17 points, 2 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. Then following that up for the 76ers is Tobias Harris. Following that up with very poor shooting once again, but still ends the first half off with 7 points and 2 rebounds. And then staying in the starting five here, where Buddy Hield finishes the first half with 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists. Following that up once again, off the bench here is Mo Bamba, finishing the first half with 5 points and 3 rebounds. Then staying off the bench here, where Ricky Council IV will finish the first half with 4 points and 2 rebounds. And then continuing to stay off the bench here, as Cameron Payne was able to finish the first half with 3 points and 2 assists. Same thing going towards Kyle Lowry. Then Nico Batum off the bench finishes the first half with 3 points, 2 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a steal and a block each. And then rounding off the first half stats here for the 76ers side is Kelly Oubre, who finishes the first half with 3 points and a steal to end off the first half stats here for your Philadelphia 76ers. Now over to the Boston Celtics side now, as Jaylen Brown ends up leading the way here in the starting five for the Boston Celtics in this one with 18 points, 3 rebounds, and a steal. And following that up is Jason Tatum as the second highest scorer tonight, finishing the first half with 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. And continuing to follow that up in the starting five is Kristaps Porzingis, finishing the first half with 9 points and 4 rebounds. Then following that up in the starting five is Drew Holiday, finishing off the first half with 6 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 blocks. Then off the bench, actually, we have Al Horford following it up with 4 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist, as well as a block. Then back to the starting five, where Derek White ends off the first half with 2 points, 4 rebounds, and an assist, as well as 3 blocks. And then rounding it off here, off the bench here for the Boston Celtics is Luke Cornett, who finishes the first half with 2 points straight up off the bench to end off the first half stats here for the Boston Celtics. Now over to the team stats now, as the Boston Celtics overall are currently shooting the ball 54.3% from the field to the Philadelphia 76ers 38.5%. The Philadelphia 76ers are currently shooting the ball 33.3% from three-point range to the Boston Celtics 18.2%. The Boston Celtics are currently shooting the ball 86.7% from the free throw line to the Philadelphia 76ers 80%. The Boston Celtics overall have out-rebounded the 76ers at the end of the first half 29-17. However, when it comes to the offensive rebounds, the 76ers are doing the exact opposite and are beating the Boston Celtics overall in offensive rebounds 6-2. In terms of assists, goes in favor of the 76ers at the end of the first half, 12-10. Same thing for steals, in favor of the 76ers, 2-1. However, in blocks, that goes in the Boston Celtics' favor, 7-3. In terms of total turnovers, the 76ers are leading the turnover battle right now over the Boston Celtics, 9-2. In terms of points in the paint, the Boston Celtics were more than the 76ers in that category, 34-24. And a total of 17 personal fouls called, 9 called on the Philadelphia 76ers, and 8 fouls called on the Boston Celtics. And ladies and gents, on that note, that is how the first half stats are going to go ahead and come to an end in this one. Go ahead and get through the chat here before we go ahead and take the halftime break. This is good first half for the Sixers. Guys, let me know your thoughts about how that first half went for you guys in the chat. Let me know how you guys felt about that. Sixers fans, other NBA fans, let me know how you guys felt about that. It says, yes, beat the Celtics. Hey, Hayden, let's go, my guy. My guys, rooting for the 76ers tonight, just so the 76ers can beat the Celtics. And hope the Celtics can start that losing streak after winning 8 consecutive games in a row. But on that note, ladies and gents, we're going to go ahead and take the halftime break here, like we always do. You guys pretty much should know the drill here, ladies and gents. Go get a snack, go get a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you guys need to do. In order to get ready for the second half of this game between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics. And ladies and gents, on that note, I'll see you all back here for the second half. All right, guys, I am back, ready to go here for the second half. Second half is just about to kick off. Again, the Celtics lead your Philadelphia 76ers 53 to 51 here from the TD Garden. Second half just about to get underway. So it was a good first half. It's a close game, and the Celtics are a great team, and we don't got to be so good first half. Yes, sir. As we welcome you back here to the second half between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics, your 76ers will have first possession of the basketball to start the second half. As Reed goes up for two, puts it up, cannot hit it to start the second half, and it's rebounded here by the Celtics. Derek White with the ball, and it's another turnover here by Boston as he try to get it over to Drew Holiday. Harris with the layup for two, cannot get it, and Oubre cannot rebound, so it's picked up by Boston again. Holiday with the ball gets it over to Porzingis, over to Derek White, who drives in the lane and throws it down with the tomahawk for the jam. It's a rough start here for the 76ers to begin the second half. Not about how you start, it's about how you finish, though. As Harris with the ball gets it over to Buddy Hield. Hield kicks it out to Harris. Harris launches a three. Harris can't hit as it swirls the iron and misses it, and it's rebounded by Drew Holiday. Here come the Celtics as he gets it over to Jason Tatum, back to Holiday. Holiday puts it up for two, and Holiday hits it again. Another nice shot right there by Drew Holiday. 76ers need to start picking it up. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets it over to Harris, over to Buddy Hield. Hield kicks it out to Maxey. Maxey looking for options. Maxey going to drive, going to spin, going to fade away on this one for two. Maxey can't hit it again. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown going to bring it down the floor. Jaylen Brown going to lay it up off the window. Jaylen Brown can't hit it, but we do have a foul called on the Sixers. So not the second half start that your 76ers were anticipating so far. This actually so far has been a pretty pathetic second half now that we think about it. Foul's going to be called on Kelly Oubre. First one at the line for Jaylen Brown is good. The 76ers need to start picking it up here to start the second half. Second one at the line for Jaylen Brown is good. As Paul Reed with the ball here gets it over to Kelly Oubre as the 76ers take over on possession. Oubre tries to lay it up, and that's denied by Jason Tatum. It's going to stay with the 76ers, though, with 11 seconds on the shot clock. 10-11 left to go here in the third quarter. And Kelly Oubre just had no chance once Jason Tatum was coming through. Just had zero chance whatsoever. Maxey to inbound. Pump fakes constantly. Gets it out there to Paul Reed. Reed picks up the ball. No points for the 76ers in the last 4:15. Maxey going to drive it. They kicks out to Harris. Harris wide open for three. Harris can't hit it again. It's rebounded by Derek White. Now in the hands of Drew Holiday. Holiday going to go with the step back three, and it's cash money for Drew Holiday. And just like that, the Boston Celtics will go up 62 to 51 over the 76ers. And a timeout called here by Nick Nurse. After a competitive first half, the Celtics come out strong to begin the second half. And the 76ers have yet to get on the board within the first 2 minutes of the second half starting. 62-51 is your score. Let's see how the 76ers bounce back here to start the second half. Time for them to start picking it up, that's for sure. This is a good game so far, is right. We still need to clean up some things. Yeah. Especially to the way the start of the second half has been. This second half has been absolutely terrible so far in just the first 2 minutes of play. Tobias Harris now 3 of 14 for the 76ers. Bench him the rest of the game. Let's go. Bench him the rest of the game. Tobias Harris is doing absolutely nothing but being unreliable to this team. He's doing nothing but being unreliable. And everybody's talking about Tobias Harris on Twitter, as they should. They have the right to talk about Tobias Harris on Twitter, that's for sure. Guys, shout out to everyone that's already been here, ladies and gents. We got 10 people on the like button. Appreciate y'all for supporting in on the stream tonight. Come on, Sixers. What did we learn, man? Come on. We didn't play a competitive first half just to play like this. I mean, come on, man. Tobias Harris with the ball. Gets over to Paul Reed, over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the ball. Guarded by Derek White. Maxey lobbing up to Harris. Harris picks it up. Harris backing in against Jaylen Brown. Harris looking. Harris out to Hield. Hield for 3, and Hield's way short. Rebounded by Boston. I mean, come on, guys. Seriously, can we ever catch a break? Jaylen Brown with the layup for 2. Can't get it, but Porzingis puts it in on the offensive rebound. Seriously, like, what kind of start to a second half is this, guys? 16 unanswered points for the Celtics. Like, you got to be kidding me. Paul Reed with the ball here for the Sixers. Gets over to Maxey. Maxey going to his left. Maxey squeezing in between defenders. Maxey, the side set mid-range jumper. Thank you, Tyrese. Finally. Finally. 13-2 run by Boston here to start the second half. Or excuse me, 11-2 run by Boston to start the second half. Just put Tobias Harris on the bench, Nick Nurse. Let's go. Hurry up and get Tobias Harris on the bench. Like, I'm not waiting much longer. My time with Tobias Harris, my patience with Tobias Harris is at an all-time low as Porzingis throws it down with a two-handed jam to make it a 13-point lead for Boston. Mo Bamba with the ball here for the Sixers. Bamba finds Buddy Hield. Hield finds Oubre. Oubre dancing, finds Maxey now. Maxey dancing at the top of the key, goes back towards the logo. Maxey stepping in. Maxey finds Bamba. Bamba for 3. Got it. Thank you, Mo Bamba. Thank you. Play Mo Bamba over Tobias Harris, please. I don't care. Get both Mo Bamba and Paul Reed out there. You might as well. And the shot goes up here for the Celtics. It's no good. It's rebounded by the Sixers. Maxey with it, bringing it down the floor. Maxey finds Hield. Hield going to drive. Hield tries to find Batum, and that's taken away by Derek White. Derek White bringing it down the floor, driving, puts it up for 2. Can't hit it, but is fouled. Come on, Sixers. What type of a start to a second half is this? Seriously, we were competitive for the first 2 quarters, and as of right now, to start the third quarter, we just want to lose our competitiveness. I mean, come on, man. Inexcusable. First one of the line is good for Derek White. Four of the 5 starters for the Celtics are in double figures right now. Jason Tatum isn't even playing that well, and even he's in double figures right now. Everyone else that has double figures right now for the Celtics is playing a really good game. Second one of the line, good for Boston. Now Maxey to take over here with the ball in possession. Maxey looking. Maxey dancing on a drive. Maxey still driving. Maxey finds Oubre and doesn't find anybody, actually. In the hands of Derek White. Back to Jason Tatum, over to Derek White. Derek White kicking out to Holiday. Holiday finds Tatum. Tatum guarded by Maxey. Tatum loses the ball. Gets it back. Tatum backing in. Tatum still backing in. Tatum bullying Maxey. Tries to put it up for 2. Can't get it. It's picked up by Oubre. Oubre finds Hield. Hield launching a 3. Can't get it. But a foul's called here. It looks like against Boston. Looks like we got a foul in shooting motion as well. But actually, no. It's actually a technical foul on Jason Tatum. So the 76ers will be able to shoot this technical free throw and also regain possession of the basketball to get a chance to be down within 10 points here. Technical free throw is good for Maxey. Let's go. That'll be technical foul number 1 for Jason Tatum. Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey dancing. Gets it over to Oubre. Oubre back out to Maxey. Maxey top of the key for 3. Bullseye for Tyrese Maxey. There we go. There we go. Let's find a rhythm here. Let's go. We go Derek White with the ball, bring it down the floor. Derek White looking for an option. Backing in against Maxey. Derek White going to drive. Kick it out to Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown guarded by Bamba. Jaylen Brown looking. Jaylen Brown driving. Jaylen Brown laying it up for 2, and Jaylen Brown puts it in. No backboard necessary for Jaylen Brown. 76ers need to put one in right here. They got to stay in the game. Maxey with the ball. Launching another 3. Can't get it, but Bamba puts it back. Great hands right there by Mo Bamba to get the offensive rebound. At least somebody wants to win out here. Let's go. Somebody wants to play good for Philly off the bench besides Maxey. Shot by Porzingis is no good, but Porzingis will head to the free throw line. Foul's called on Nico Batum. First one at the line is good for Porzingis. As we see Brad Stevens on the screen, used to be the Celtics head coach before moving to their president of basketball operations. So basically, he is now their GM, now the GM of the Boston Celtics. Used to be the head coach of the team, though. First one on the line, good for Porzingis, and same goes for the second. Come on, Sixers, let's go. Pick this up. Mo Bamba's been the best player on the bench, though, honestly. He's actually been the second best player tonight. Maxey with the ball, going to drive. Maxey, the reverse layup for 2 is good. There we go, Tyrese. Way to pick things up for the team. Let's go. Way to pick things up. 25 and counting for Tyrese Maxey. And speaking of Tyrese Maxey, he comes in the lane, tries to get it out there. Jaylen Brown is called for the foul. And I'm not sure if this is going to be in shooting motion or if it is just going to be an inbound. I'm not sure what they're going to call it. They are calling it a shooting foul on Jaylen Brown, so Maxey goes to the line for 2. Let's go. Come on. 76ers currently down by 8 right now with 5:19 left to go in the third. Can make it a 6-point deficit if Maxey makes both free throws here. First one is good for Tyrese. Let's go. Not to mention, slow starts to the second half have really been problems for the 76ers. But can they overcome those problems in this game against Boston? Here in a tight game here in this Eastern Conference matchup. Both free throws go to the line here for Tyrese Maxey. Here we go. As Derek White with the ball gets it over to Jaylen Brown. Finds Porzingis. Porzingis gets tied up with Mo Bamba. And Bamba will be called for the foul because of that. And because he kind of was in shooting motion, because Porzingis was kind of in shooting motion, he will go ahead and shoot 2 free throws from the charity stripe. Not to mention the Celtics are in the bonus too. First one on the line, good for Kristaps Porzingis. Currently a 7-point game here between the Celtics and the 76ers. And making an 8-point game as Kristaps Porzingis makes both free throws from the line. 76ers currently 7 of 8 from the free throw line. Celtics 21 of 23. As Buddy Hield with the ball gets it over to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey waiting for the opportunity. Jaylen Brown starts poking at the ball. But Maxey is able to handle it. Kicks out to Batum at the wing at the corner for 3, rather no good. As Bamba swats it out to Hield for 3. Can't hit it either. And it's rebounded by Horford. Horford will bring it down the floor. Horford guarded by Bamba. Gets it over to Porzingis, over to Derek White. Derek White going to his right. Now guarded by Batum. Gets it over to Porzingis. Porzingis out to Derek White. Derek White launching a 3. Can't hit it. Rebounded by Kyle Lowry. Here come the Sixers as he gets it over to Maxey. Maxey loses the ball. And this will be a jump ball here between the 76ers and the Celtics. Looks like Maxey and Derek White are going at it in a jump ball. But before the jump ball goes ahead and starts, we do have a timeout called here by Nick Nurse. So Nick Nurse wanted to talk things over with his team. Same thing going towards Joe Mazzulla. But after your commercial break, the 76ers and Celtics, specifically Tyrese Maxey and Derek White, will go ahead and do a jump ball based on what the referees have called here in this Eastern Conference battle between the Philadelphia 76ers and the Boston Celtics here on TNT. Yeah, guys, this has been a really good game. 76ers did get off to a slow start, but really did start to pick it up. After an 11-2, I do believe, was the run put up by the Boston Celtics to start off the third quarter. So the 76ers really did a really nice job at picking it up, getting after it. The big question is, can they keep the momentum going, and can they bounce back? And hopefully at some point in the game get the lead back here against the Celtics. Can they do it? 76ers better have something coming out of the timeout for a reason why Nick Nurse is taking the timeout right now. 76ers better find a way to get something going here. It looks like neither Nick Nurse nor Joe Mazzulla are making changes to their players that they're placing on the floor, because it does not show them making any lineup changes here in this one coming out of the commercial break. Both teams are going to stick with their players. Buddy Hield to inbound, gets it into Kyle Lowry. Lowry guarded by Hauser. Lowry looking for options here. Lowry finds Bamba. Bamba fights over Jaylen Brown, gets it over to Lowry for three, can't get it, and it's rebounded by Derek White. Here come the Celtics. Derek White finds Hauser. Hauser back over to Derek White, finds Hauser again. Hauser launches a three, and it's cash money. I'm just saying, though, if the 76ers had Embiid, especially in a game like this, they would be winning right now. As we do have injury news on DeAnthony Melton, he will not be returning to the 76ers bench for the remainder of the game out of the back injury. As the shot put up by Buddy Hield is no good. Which way is this going to go here? Both teams are debating which way it should go. It's going to stay with Philly. Interesting call here by the officials. But you argue with them, technical is going to be thrown. I mean, Derek White is kind of holding on to the ball for dear life, though, honestly, so I can see where the refs are coming from. And Ricky Council the fourth will go back into the game here to replace Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield to go to the bench, and Drew Holiday will enter the game here to replace Kristaps Porzingis. Tyrese Maxey has either scored or assisted in 13 of the 76ers' 15 points. Inbound passes in from Maxey to Lowry over to Council, and a shot clock violation is the result after the inbound. Not a lot of time here for the 76ers to make a play. And Kyle Lowry just had to take a chance with a reverse layup and never just did so. Like, come on, Lowry. Why are you kicking it out? Like, what are you doing, Kyle Lowry? Derek White with the ball here for the Celtics. Derek White looking for options here. Derek White kicks it out to Hauser, over to Brown. Brown puts it up for two. Brown can't hit it, but Brown's going to the charity stripe. Foul's called on Tyrese Maxey. That's just Maxey's first foul of the game, believe it or not. As Jaylen Brown misses the first one, players in foul trouble for the 76ers include Buddy Hield and Mo Bamba, each with 3 fouls for the team. I kind of honestly want Mo Bamba to get back in this game, though, like low-key. I want him to get back in. And honestly, guys, it's time to start thinking about bringing Tobias Harris off the bench. Like, it's time. It's time to start thinking about it, because these numbers from Tobias Harris are absolutely unacceptable waste of these last few games. Second one at the line is good here for Boston. And Maxey with the ball here. Gets it over to Batum. Over to Council. Over to Bamba. Bamba going to back in against Porzingis. Puts it up for 2. Can't get it. And Porzingis gets the rebound. Porzingis gets it down on a touchdown pass to Jaylen Brown, who puts it up off the window and puts it in. Tough basket off the window right there from Jaylen Brown. Celtics 8 of 13 from the field in the quarter. 76ers 5 of 18 have struggled. Maxey another 3. Got it. Thank you, Tyrese. At least Maxey wants to win. Maxey wants to win here. Everybody else got to do their part. Let's go. Maxi's 11 of 20 from the field. 10 of those field goal attempts have come from 3-point range. Porzingis with the ball. Porzingis pump faking, gets it over to Holiday. Holiday gets it over to Porzingis. Porzingis pump fakes, and Porzingis will be fouled. Foul's called on Mo Bamba. And I'll tell you guys one thing, ladies and gents. The Warriors did this too. They were benching one of their stars in Klay Thompson since he had a bad shooting game, or just overall just wasn't that effective for Golden State. So if the Warriors can go ahead and bench Klay Thompson and bring him off the bench, they can absolutely do that with Tobias Harris. Like, I'm sick and tired of what Tobias Harris is providing right now with his inefficient shooting skills. I mean, seriously, like, all this man does is put up shot on shot on shot on shot on shot. He would be so much more effective off the bench. As Maxey with the ball gets over to Batum. Batum finds Harris. Harris now standing on the outside. Harris finds Lowry. Lowry pump fakes, gets it over to Maxey. Maxey sends out to Harris. Harris launching a three. Got it. Thank you, Toby. It's about freaking time. Thank you, Tobias. As Porzingis here on this play, where, of course, Jrue Holiday makes the three, is shoved out of the way. It looks like by Nico Batum. And it looks like Batum's going to be called for the foul. Thank you, Tobias Harris, for actually doing something. First one of the line is good for Kristaps Porzingis. Yeah, I know the score is SC Sports Talk, but I appreciate the other. Second one of the line, also good here for Porzingis. Celtics lead this game by 12 points, 84-72. Under a minute and a half left to go here in the third. Maxey the ball here for the Sixers. Maxey looking for options, dancing around. Maxey going to drive. Maxey finds Harris. Harris puts up a three, banks it. Of course, Tobias Harris banks it in, but a foul is going to be called here on Sam Hauser. Of course, Tobias Harris banks it in, though, when it doesn't even count. And Peyton Pritchard will check into the game here to replace Kristaps Porzingis. So it looks like they're probably going to be playing Horford at the 5. And that's exactly what they're doing. As Batum here with the ball. Tries to get it over to Tyrese Maxey. And Maxey is going to just let it go, as it's going to result in a backcourt violation. Batum is frustrated about that play. And I would be too. I'd be frustrated too. Like, I ain't going to lie. If I was in Nico Batum's brain right now, I would be frustrated too about that call. About that play overall, exactly. With minute 10 left to go here in the third. Inbound passes into Pritchard, who gets over to Sam Hauser. Hauser finds Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown looking for options. Jaylen Brown kicking out to Horford. Horford puts up a three. Can't get it to go, and it's rebounded by Council. Council going to take it all the way down the floor. Council taking it coast to coast, up off the window, puts it in. Thank you, Ricky Council, the fourth and one coming for the young undrafted rookie, Ricky Council. Chance to get within 10. (84-74). Free throw for Ricky Council, the fourth is good. Let's go. As Peyton Pritchard with the ball here. Initially guarded by Kyle Lowry, now guarded by Ricky Council. Tries to get it over to Drew Holiday, now it's picked up by Kyle Lowry. Maxey with it, gets over to Council. The reverse layup is no good, rebounded by Jason Tatum. Tatum bringing it down the floor, guarded by Council. Tatum looking for options here. Tatum's still looking. Staying toward the TD Garden part of the logo. Tatum with the layup is no good. Rebounded by Batum, but just giving right back to Drew Holiday. Now launches it over to Tatum, and Tatum's going to throw it down. 76ers time for one last shot. Maxey with it. Just going to launch one from half court, and it's going to be an air ball, and that is how the third quarter comes to a close. Well, just as it was getting competitive here amongst the two Eastern Conference rivals, the Celtics now stretch their lead out to 11 over the Philadelphia 76ers as they were able to go on a 33-24 scoring run here in the third quarter, where they will lead the 76ers at the end of the third quarter, 86-75, as we head into the final 12 minutes of this Eastern Conference matchup. So there you go, guys. There is your score going into the fourth quarter. Celtics lead the 76ers 86-75. Will the Celtics go into a bit of a slump here in the fourth quarter and give the 76ers an opening? Or will the Boston Celtics go ahead and slam the door here on Philly and win the regular season series 3-1? Did I read that right? Maxey is 30? Yep, you are reading that right, my guy. He's up controls down. You are reading that correctly. Maxey with 30 points, and nobody else is stepping up to the plate. Nobody else is stepping up to the plate, my good sir. And that's while Maxey's shooting the ball 11 of 21 from the field and 4 of 11 from 3. That's while he's doing all that. Like, if Maxey made a couple more threes, he could have been at like 39 to 42 points right now. If he would have made a couple more threes. But yeah, guys, here we go. The final 12 minutes of this game about to get underway. Will we see Jaden Springer tonight in a Celtics uniform? But here we go as the fourth quarter begins now. 76ers down to the Celtics, 86-75. What can the 76ers do as Kyle Lowry comes away with an early steal off of Sam Hauser? Lowry with the ball, gets it over to Council. Council going to drive. Council puts it up for 2, up off the window. And Ricky Council, the fourth, puts it in. And one coming here at the line from Ricky Council, the fourth. Let's go. Come on. Let's make this competitive here. Let's go. Free throw is good for Ricky Council the fourth. Let's get it. Ricky Council wants to win. He's got 10 points off the bench. Let's go. As Jason Tatum finds Horford, puts it up for 2 and puts it in. Tough basket right there by Al Horford. Cameron Payne with the ball now, bring it down the floor. Payne looking. Payne going to drive on the inside. Payne taking up off the window, and Cameron Payne puts it in. Let's go. Here we go. Jason Tatum with the ball. Gets over to Horford. Darts it down to Pritchard for 3. Pritchard can't hit it. And it's rebounding here by Ricky Council the fourth. Gets it over to Tobias Harris, over to Cameron Payne. Payne with the ball. Payne inside, 10:45 remaining. Payne going to his right. Payne faking the step back. Gets over to Harris. Harris looking. Harris dancing. Looking for an option. Finds Lowry. Lowry fading away for 2. Lowry can't hit it, and it's rebounded by Hauser. Into the hands of Pritchard. Pritchard tried to go to the outside, but kicks out to Holiday instead. Gets it over to Jason Tatum. Tatum gets it over to Pritchard. Pritchard going to drive, kick it out to Horford in the corner for 3. Horford cannot get it. And it's rebounded by the Sixers. Finally, Kelly Oubre picks it up. Oubre finds Council out to Payne. Payne shaking a defender. Payne launching a 3, and Cameron Payne hits it. Let's go, CP. Come on, C. Payne, let's go. Big shot right there from Cameron Payne, the young role player. 76ers now with 34 total points off the bench. The Celtics only with 11. Their bench has not been effective. It's mainly been their starting 5. Tatum with the ball. Checking up against Kelly Oubre. Gets it to go. Puts it up and 1 for Jason Tatum. That is ridiculous. Come on, Kelly. You got to be better, a little bit better than that, my guy. You got to give him a little bit more space. Let's go. You got to be better than that, Kelly. Come on, dude. Got to be better than that. See, Payne or Kelly, whoever's called for the foul. I do believe that was Kelly Oubre. Here we go. 8-point game. 9.5 minutes remaining. Cameron Payne bringing the ball down the floor. Payne looking for his options. Payne at the top of the key. Finds Lowry. Back to Payne. Payne pump faking. Launching a 3. Top of the key. Bang for Cameron Payne. Let's go. 5-point game. Cameron Payne with 11 points off the bench tonight. Here we go. Tatum with the ball. Going to his right. Tatum dancing, guarded by Council. The veteran Tatum against Council. Tatum launches the 3. Swirls the iron and misses it. And it's rebounded by Lowry, who puts it out there for Harris, who loses it. Gets it back to Lowry. Lowry back to Harris. Harris the 3 ball. Good for Tobias Harris. Thank you, Toby. Has Tobias Harris resurrected from the dead or something? I don't know the answer, but what I do know is the 76ers have made this a 2-point game against the Boston Celtics with back-to-back 3s, one by Cameron Payne, one by Tobias Harris to make it a score of 91-89, and a timeout called here by Joe Mazzulla of the Boston Celtics. Let's go. This is huge. Let's go. The 76ers have 3 guys with double figures off the bench. Cameron Payne with 11, Mo Bamba with 10, and Ricky Council with 10. Ricky Council definitely has a lot of potential, though. I'm going to say that right now. That's for the Celtics. They don't have a single player with double figures off their bench. The leading scorer off the bench is Al Horford with 6 points. All their points have pretty much come from the starting 5 that have been that have really impacted the team. So we really don't have to worry about that many guys off the bench. It's just that we have to worry about pretty much their entire starting five. Because their bench has done absolutely nothing tonight. I mean, Peyton Pritchard's 0 for 3. Al Horford's the best player, shooting 3 of 5. O'Shea Brissett has yet to take a shot attempt after only playing a minute. Luke Cornett hasn't taken a shot attempt apart from 2 free throws. And then Sam Hauser's only had 1 shot attempt all night. So it's realistically the starting five that the 76ers need to focus on. Come on, Sixers. Let's go. 2-point game in the Garden. This is a huge start here to the fourth quarter. Let's go. So coming out of the commercial break, it looks like we're going to have Luke Cornett subbing in the game here to replace Sam Hauser. And Mo Bamba will check into the game to replace Kelly Oubre. That is all the information that we have for right now on who is coming in and who is going out. Still a 2-point game amongst the 2 Eastern Conference rivals. The 76ers have been just like okay on the road. They haven't been like the most dominant team when it comes to playing on the road, but they have not been the worst team. So I ain't going to lie. There are going to be some players that need to step up here in these crunch time minutes. Like, let's go. Somebody step up and help out the team. Here we go as the Eastern Conference battle continues between the 76ers and the Celtics. As a foul is called here on Cameron Payne for fouling Jason Tatum. Good news for the 76ers is that they don't have to deal with 2 free throws coming here from Boston, just have to deal with an inbound pass. Inbounding is Holiday. Gets it over to Cornett, back to Holiday. Holiday backing into Cameron Payne. Holiday looking for options. Holiday still backing in. Puts up denied by Bamba, but rebounded by Drew Holiday. And great defense by the Sixers as it looks like we're going the opposite way. Great defense put up by Cameron Payne and Mo Bamba. 76ers need something here. As Lowry with the ball gets it over to Cameron Payne. Payne going at the top of the key. Payne dancing. Payne, the sidestep 3. Can't hit it. Comes up short. And it's rebounded by Tatum. Tatum guarded by Council. Council battling against Tatum. As Council tried to get the ball back, but it's just going to go out of bounds off of Council's hand. And it's going to stay with Boston. Jason Tatum to inbound. Inbounds it to Drew Holiday. Holiday going to drive. Holiday going to put up from the mid-range for 2, and it is good for Drew Holiday. Another nice basket right there for Boston. Also by the former Sixer, I do believe, in Drew Holiday himself. As Bamba with the ball here gets it over to Cameron Payne. Payne trying to find an option, and Payne has that pass tipped and picked up by Horford. Into the hands of Tatum, now into the hands of Pritchard. Back to Tatum. Tatum going to drive. Tatum trying to fit into the lane. And Tatum will draw the foul here. And the foul will be called on Cameron Payne. First one at the line is good for Jason Tatum. Who do we play next? So our next matchup, Ease Up Controllers Down, is on March 1st, which is a Friday. So that is where the 76ers will be at home to take on the Charlotte Hornets at 7 o'clock, so I will be live for that game. So you know. But as Jason Tatum makes both free throws here at the line, Kyle Lowry with the ball, bring it down the floor. Lowry backing in. Lowry finds his man Council. Council guarded by Cornette. Gets it over to Bamba. Bamba trying to find Harris, and that is tipped and taken away. Drew Holiday with the ball. Holiday tries to find Horford. Horford tries picking it up. Inbound passes in here for Boston as Tatum launches a three, and Tatum can't hit it. And it's rebounded by Bamba, and Bamba is fouled, but it's a foul on the floor, so it is just going to be an inbound pass here for the Sixers. Says word, hey, I got you. He's the controller's down, I got you. Peyton Pritchard will take a seat on the bench. If I'm Boston, honestly, I'm going full force here and putting all my starters on the floor. That's what I'd be doing if I'm Joe Mazzulla. I'm just giving advice. Because you only have 11 bench points. The bench has not been effective at all. And your best bet has been to play the starters. As Council with the ball gets over to Maxey. Maxey going to drive. Maxey driving still. Gets over to Bamba. Puts up for two off the window. Can't get it. And it's rebounded by Cornette into the hands of Derek White. Derek White with it. Gets it over to Holiday. Holiday going to his right. Holiday, pump fakes, kicks it out to White. White finds Horford, puts it up for two, and Horford puts it in. Tough basket right there from Al Horford. $52 points in the paint for the Celtics to only 34 by the Sixers. Maxey's shot put up for two, can't get it, and it's rebounded by Tatum. Tatum has that batted away by Tobias Harris, but Tobias Harris will be called for the foul. And this will send Jason Tatum to the charity stripe. Come on, Toby. Jeez. We're just on a nice little scoring run. Now we got to get stressed out for this. I mean, come on, man. .601 left to go here in the fourth. Jason Tatum to shoot his two free throws. First one at the line is good. Nico Batum to check back in here for the 76ers. For the Boston Celtics, Kristaps Porzingis and Jaylen Brown are both checking back in for Boston. Second one at the line, good for Jason Tatum. Inside 6 minutes left to go. 99-89 is your score. Celtics still lead. Lowry with the ball gets over to Harris, back to Lowry. Back over to Harris, running the pick and roll. Harris pump faking. Harris backing in. Harris driving. Harris with the layup off the window, no good. Come on, Toby. Jeez. Tatum with the layup for two, and Tatum hits it. What do you know, man? Whoop-de-doo. Timeout called by Nick Nurse yet again. 5:35 left to go here in the fourth, and Celtics fans are already giving them a standing ovation thinking they won the game. I mean, it's getting closer to being over, but honestly, it's not over yet. So I'm not sure why Celtics fans are standing up. Like, seriously. I really hope the 76ers can pick it up here towards the end of the fourth quarter, but I think Boston's honestly coming out with this win. It might not have been by 40, like I said earlier, but it's looking like Boston's still going to pull out this W unless the 76ers can do something, which I doubt they're going to be able to. But what I'm happy with for the 76ers, though, is that throughout the regular season series between them and Boston, they overall played the Celtics pretty well. Their worst loss against them came on November 15th against Boston when the Celtics came into Philadelphia and beat the 76ers 117 to 107. But that was their worst loss, only by 10 points. So this team can stay competitive with Boston. No doubt about it. The Sixers fans should buy another ticket until Tobias Harris is off the team. Man, this guy is so against Tobias Harris, yo. Overall, guys, the Sixers, again, they've been able to stay competitive with Boston. It's just mainly been not finishing games. Here we go. Game is back on. Is Maxey with the ball here for the Sixers? Kicks out to Harris in the corner for three, and Harris can't do anything right now. Take him off the floor, coach. How long am I begging for this? As Tatum with the ball here for the Celtics. Tatum going to drive. Tatum with the floater, puts it up for two, can't get it. Porzingis is still battling for the ball, but it's picked up by Maxey. Now Harris picks it up. Now in the hands. Are you serious? That's what happens right there. Nobody can get a rebound defensively, and you're letting it roll right to Boston. You're letting them find all these gaps. Oh my gosh, dude. Give me a break. Got Porzingis with a double-double already, for goodness sake. Max threw the ball, the sidestep three, can't get it, and it's rebounded by Tatum. Jeez. Jaylen Brown's wide open for three, dude. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Here go these Celtics fans rising to the occasion. 15-0 run by the Celtics in the last 3.5 minutes. Harrison another three and can't do anything right now. Like, seriously. This is ridiculous. Come on, let's go with scrubs in here. Let's go. Go with scrubs in this game. Tatum with the ball here with 4 minutes left. Tatum going to drive. Tatum battling. Tatum's fouled and is heading to the charity stripe. Go with scrubs in. Let's go. Where's Terquavion Smith at? Terquavion Smith, Ricky Council, Cameron Payne, Darius Baisley, Mo Bamba. Get all the scrubs in. Let's go. Bring on the scrubs. First one with the line's good for Jason Tatum. This is just what I can't stand about this team. Right when they have a good first half, they always collapse in either the second half or the fourth quarter. There's no in between. This is what I just can't stand about this team. As Cameron Payne with the ball is going to drive, Cameron Payne with the layup for two, and it's good. Thank you, Cameron Payne, but too little, too late. Tatum with the ball dancing. Tatum going to drive. Tatum going to throw it down with some authority here. Cameron Payne with the ball, going to kick it out to Baisley. Baisley going to find Council. Council going to lay it up for two, and Council puts it in. Not like it really matters. Come on. Just get this game over with. This is ridiculous right now. This is absolutely abysmal. It's the team doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over. Team with it will lose the ball, and it's not going to go into possession of the 76ers. Like, this is embarrassing. I get it. I said the 76ers were going to lose by 40, okay? I know I said that. But what I can't stand is the way this team loses. The fact that they lose by collapsing in either the second half or the fourth quarter after having a pretty good, if not dominant first half, makes no sense to me. This is what people need to realize. Like, this game's about playing 4 good quarters of basketball, as Maxey puts in the layup. But this is just what I'm trying to get you guys to realize, ladies and gents. This is what I'm trying to get you guys to realize. When games are won in all 4 quarters of basketball, you just can't hold back in the second half and say, oh, we'll dilly-dally. We'll dilly-dally in the second half because we got a lead, or we're close with the Celtics right now. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works. As an and-one's coming up here for Jaylen Brown, and Jaylen Brown's heading to the free throw line. Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday, and Kristaps Porzingis all head to the bench. Same thing going towards Tyrese Maxey. Come on. Put all the scrubs in here. Let's go. Free throw is good for Jaylen Brown. And Cameron Payne will be fouled. And guess who's going into the game, ladies and gents? Yup, you guessed it. Former Philadelphia 76er Jaden Springer is checking in for the Boston Celtics. I completely forgot that this dude was literally picked up by Boston. I forgot that they picked him up. But Payne with the ball, guarded by Springer, gets it over to Buddy Hield. Hield going to kick it out to Council. Council going to drive, and Council going to throw it down. Wow, Council, great job for showing off. Great job for showing off, Ricky Council. Too bad that doesn't count for more points, though. Minute 40 left to go as the time starts to wind down here. Pritchard gets over to Hauser. Hauser finds Springer. Springer going to drive. Springer pump fakes, puts it up off the side of the backboard, and somehow misses it and gets his own offensive rebound. Jeez, dude. I'm happy for this dude, Jaden Springer, getting another opportunity, but still. Like, why you got to do it against us, Jaden? Come on, man. Why you got to do it against us? Why does every former Philadelphia 76er have to do something? It's the same old every year. Pritchard with it, gets it over to Cornette, back to Pritchard, running the pick and roll. Pritchard puts it up for 2. Pritchard hits it. Jeez, man. Under 45 seconds remaining. Cameron Payne takes a dive on the floor. Crazy, man. This is crazy. This game's starting to wrap up and Ricky Council gets fouled again. This is embarrassing. The way this game just had to end is absolutely unacceptable. He says he gave us 5 years of trash. Exactly. He's only good for like 20 games and you have to bench him for the rest of the season. Exactly, dude. I'm telling y'all, don't be afraid to go ahead and bench Tobias Harris. If the Warriors can do it with Klay Thompson, then the Philadelphia 76ers can absolutely do it with Tobias Harris. And I don't even know why Nick Nurse is taking a timeout right now to continue to let us get embarrassed. Like, this is getting absolutely ridiculous. So, yeah, Harris sucks in a minute. Our GM should have gotten a center at the deadline to help us when Embiid was out. Because, man, we can't finish games. Exactly. We can't perform at all in the second half. Lose to the Hornets on Friday, man. That would be embarrassing. We have to finish games if we want to make a good run. You can't finish games. It would be a first or second round exit. Well, we already know that's going to be the case anyway, Eagles, because that's already the curse that the 76ers have had for over 20 years now of not reaching the Eastern Conference Finals for like so the last time they made it was in 2001. So for 22 consecutive years, it'll probably be 23 this year. That's probably going to be the case this year anyway, even if Embiid was healthy or not. Just imagine being traded to a team that wins the chips. Exactly. He needs to play Cam where every time he comes in hot, then Nick Nurse sits him down. Exactly. Like, Nick Nurse needs to take some accountability, too. I mean, he's got to know who's going in, who's coming out. Like, this is Doc Rivers all over again. This is Doc Rivers and Brett Brown all over again. I remember those Brett Brown days. Those were terrible days, man. Inside 34 seconds remaining. First one of the line's good for Ricky Council. Second one of the line is also good for Ricky Council. Both teams will pretty much just go ahead and walk it out. As Pritchard's around the screen, kicks it out to O'Shea Brissett, who launches a three, and that's airballed. Rebounded by Pritchard, but Pritchard steps out of bounds. And this game is pretty much over, man. This is embarrassing. It's the same thing that we've done the past couple games without Joel Embiid. Done great in the first half and then collapse in the second half. It's the same thing. Over and over and over. It's every game. The same thing happens. I mean, we didn't lose by 40, but this is just as bad. Now we can't even score over 100. '76ers haven't put up over 100 points since that Cavs game. For 2 games straight, they have yet to put up over 100 points. Like, this is wild. We play good in the first half, and then we just go downhill from there. Exactly. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, if the Golden... I know, I'll say it again. If the Golden State Warriors can bench Klay Thompson, the Philadelphia 76ers can absolutely 100,000% bench Tobias Harris. They can absolutely do it. Because I'm done seeing Tobias Harris starting for this team. I'm done. I can't stand it anymore. I know, he had 13 points tonight. Okay, good for him. You want a cookie for that? For being in the starting 5? You think that's good enough for being a second option for the team? Heck no. That's unacceptable, Tobias, especially when you look at his shooting numbers. 5 of 19 from the field and 2 of 7 from 3. That's unacceptable. I'll give Maxey the pass, even though he shot the ball 50% from the field, but only 33% from 3. I'm giving Maxey the pass because Maxey actually wanted to win when it mattered most. He wanted to actually do something. He actually wanted to do something with this team. He actually wanted to do something when it mattered in the biggest moments. Same thing going for Ricky Council. Ricky Council wanted to do something. And what'd you do? Put him off the bench. Cameron Payne wanted to win. What did you do? Put him off the bench. What did Mo Bamba do? 4 of 8 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. What do? Put him off the bench. So you're telling me that you can put all these guys off the bench that can dominate off the bench, and you're telling me that you can't put Tobias Harris off the bench. Like, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Like, if the Warriors can do it with Klay Thompson, you can 100% do it with Tobias Harris. It doesn't make sense why you can't. It just doesn't make sense. Outside of Maxey and Tobias, though, only 9 more points combined in the starting lineup. And that was amongst Buddy Hield and Kelly Oubre. Paul Reed didn't even do anything, and he only played 14 minutes. And he only had 1 personal foul, so there was no reason why you couldn't play him more. There was no reason why you could not play Paul Reed more. Unless if he got injured. That's the only other way you can put it. Which he didn't. So there's no excuses why you can't play Paul Reed more. That doesn't even make sense either, Nick Nurse. Like, what are you doing, dude? Oh, my. What else do I say? This was embarrassing. What else do I say? Seriously. I think it's time to move on from Nick Nurse and Norman Brand. I mean, Nick Nurse is, over the past couple games, Nick Nurse has not been that great. I'm going to tell you that. Elton Brand, I'm definitely agreeing with you with Eagles, my guy. I'm definitely going to agree with you on Elton Brand. Not everything is on Nick Nurse, though, like low-key. Like, it's not Nick Nurse's problem that Tobias Harris came out here and shot 5 of 19 from the field and 2 of 7 from three-point range. It's not Nick Nurse's problem. I get this. But this is the biggest question mark that I have from Nick Nurse tonight. Like, why in the world are you running a lineup? Like, this is what I'm seeing, okay? I'm seeing a lineup of Tyrese Maxey. I want to make sure I get this right. I know 4 out of the 5. I'm trying to think of the other one. I'm seeing a lineup of Tyrese Maxey, Kyle Lowry, DeAnthony Melton. I'm trying to think of the other one. Was it Council? I think it was Ricky Council and Nico Batum. Like, what kind of lineup are you running, Nick Nurse? Are we trying to play the smallest small ball that has ever been small in the history of playing small ball in the NBA? Like, what are we doing, Nick Nurse? Like, what kind of lineup do you have? The most ridiculous lineup out there. That's probably the most ridiculous lineup I've ever seen since Nick Nurse started coaching this team. I'm going to be completely honest. That is probably the worst lineup I have seen ever since Nick Nurse started coaching this team. Like, what are you trying to do here, Nick Nurse? Do I really want to go over these stats, though? Like, honestly? Do I really want to go over these right now? Oh, my. I might just interact with the chat for the rest of the stream. I ain't gonna lie. I might just do that. Because this is absolutely inexcusable. I can't stand this. I legit cannot stand it. Says he plays Harris way too much and Harris doesn't contribute enough. He needs bench. Thank you. Thank you. Eagles, if you have not done so, my guy, check out my guy Philly Take with RB. He made an entire video, rant, whatever you want to call it, about Tobias Harris. Okay? He made an entire video saying that this dude, Tobias Harris, needs to be benched. By the way, guys, if you have not done so, subscribe to my guy Philly Take with RB. He's probably streaming this game, and he's probably ranting like crazy right now. After this second half, I mean, come on. It's the second half every single time. Ever since Joel Embiid has not been with this team, it's been the second half every single time. I don't care when it is in the second half. I don't care what the score is. It's always in the second half. It's the same thing every game. This is way too much. Thank you. Thank you. Finally, someone is speaking my language here. I might just not go over the stats, yo. I might just not, because I can't stand how the second half went. Like, dude, really? Really? Just sub them. Hey, Eagles, check out his video, my guy. He went off on Tobias Harris. I'm telling you. Check out his video. He went absolutely off on Tobias Harris and saying that he needed to be benched. And what I said about Klay Thompson being benched for the Warriors, saying that you can absolutely bench Tobias Harris, he literally said it on his video. Go take a look at it right now. I'm telling you. There's no way in the world that this man Tobias Harris cannot be benched whatsoever. There's just no way that you absolutely cannot bench this man Tobias Harris. There has to come to a point in time where Nick Nurse has to come to his senses and realize that, oh, Tobias Harris is not playing that efficiently. I should just bench him. Until he gets back in a rhythm, I should just bench him. I'm telling you. The Celtics were not even efficient from 3 tonight. 5 of 22? 5 of 22 from 3 for the Boston Celtics. Only 22.7% from 3 from the Boston Celtics combined as a team. And you're telling me that that was not enough to beat them. I get it. They shot the ball 52.7% from the field. But 22.7% from 3? And you still lost? Come on, bro. That's pathetic. That is pathetic. Guys, I know we still got 4 people in the chat. Give me your one-word reaction to tonight's game. Give me your one-word reaction. I'm not even going over the stats tonight. Because this was just unacceptable. That second half was just absolutely unacceptable. And not to mention, look at the rebounding numbers, ladies and gentlemen. 56 total rebounds for the Boston Celtics and only 28 for the Philadelphia 76ers. How does that make any sense whatsoever? It literally doesn't. Can't rebound. Can't close out games. At least they can win the turnover battle, which is good. They can at least win the turnover battle. Good for them. You want some raffle tickets for that? Oh, here you go. Congratulations. Congratulations. You won raffle tickets for winning the turnover battle. Good for you. Not like it does much for the team. But nah, bro, this is crazy. Only 22.7% from three-point range for the Boston Celtics. They shot the ball 52.7% from the field. They shot the ball 34 of 37 from the free throw line. They out-rebounded the Sixers by double the amount, which makes 0 sense. 56-28 overall in rebounds. Tell me how that makes any sense whatsoever. Please tell me. Like, this is just driving me crazy. Points of the paint was in the Celtics' favor, 64-42. Like, this was just bad. This was just absolutely bad, absolutely terrible. Guys, before we get out of here, give me your one-word reaction to tonight's loss. Give me your one-word reaction. And we'll probably go ahead and get up out of here for the night. I just can't understand that second half. Like, unacceptable, I'd go with that personally. Unacceptable, pathetic, I would definitely go with both of those. I would definitely go with both of those words, my guy. Absolutely. I would go with both of those words. As the Rockets-Oklahoma City Thunder game is starting now. Actually, it's been starting for a little bit of time now. But ladies and gents, like it says up in the pinned comment in the chat, at least I think it should say. Obviously, hit the like button as you guys are coming in here. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. And guys, go take a look at both our sponsors down below in the description of this live stream. Both the Score and 10-Pin Toolkit. Be sure to go ahead and check both of them out. Both links are in the description as it says up in the pinned comment. And on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me here in this one. 76ers lose another game to the Boston Celtics, 117-99. The Boston Celtics will take the regular season series over the 76ers 3-1. Congratulations to the Boston Celtics on this win, and good luck the rest of the way to you guys with your season. And on that note, ladies and gents, that's pretty much going to go ahead and do it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys have not done so, ladies and gents. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace, everybody. Have a good night, y'all. God bless and peace.